Part 1, The Soul. Chapter 1, Defining Soul. Why are we here? To perform a grand demonstration. To cycle through the game and as many game fields and boards as possible before the timer is up. Racing against time, trying to maximize our achievements. The quest? To see what we can become and to see what we are made of. Have you ever been through a challenging situation or experience, or had a moment of trauma where you just didn't feel the same afterwards? Recall a moment of hardship, trauma, or overwhelming emotion that left you feeling estranged from yourself. It's possible you experienced soul loss. After such experiences, you might have felt less like you. Notice the wording, less like you. You are still with your body, so how can you feel less like you? Because you are not your body. You are your soul that resides for this lifetime inside a body. What is the soul? Some people think the soul is just a concept, a term thrown around by those who are quote-unquote spiritual. Dating back to ancient times, the soul has always been known to be separate from the body. It's only in the modern world that the true meaning has become unknown by so many. The metaphysical meaning of the soul. The concept of the soul is a complex and multifaceted topic. In a metaphysical sense, the soul represents the essence of an individual's expression, shaped by an accumulation of conscious and subconscious thoughts and experiences. Various religious, cultural, and philosophical traditions have different interpretations and understandings of the soul. According to the New World Encyclopedia, the soul is often considered as the spiritual or immaterial essence of a living being. It is believed to be the seat of consciousness, identity, and emotions. The soul is with us always. It enters us when we're born and it leaves us when we pass. Where does the soul come from? Where does it reside? The soul exists in the physical realm. It is the energy that can be transformed into matter. The sad truth is that most of us know more about the origins of celebrities than we know about our own beginning. So let's dig into these questions and explore who we are and what we are. Being alive. What does it mean to be alive? Are those in a coma alive but not here? The body and you are not the same. You can be here or there with or without your body. Alive, adjective. This term once had its companion, lifeness, which meant the essence of being alive. Though lifeness disappeared from the dictionaries, lifelessness, its shadowy opposite, survived. But what's life without its soul? If the soul isn't present, there's no consciousness, no observer, making existence itself mute. A dulled sparkle in one's eye doesn't equate to lifelessness. It hints at a loss of something vital, our very life force. Life force, noun. This is the invigorating spirit that brings living beings to life, the essence of the soul. At its core, the soul is our personal beacon, casting its distinct glow onto our lives. It dictates our mood, expression, and actions. The soul is the living force in all entities. The soul is an atomic spark of God's consciousness. What is the body? It is an electrical piece of machinery. It needs to be powered, but where does this power come from? It comes through ions. We have an input and we have an output, a maximum and a minimum. We need energy to operate, and our fuel is air. Just as your car runs on gas, we run on breath. But we don't just run on it, we exist only as us when we have breath. Your breath is your direct connection to source energy, the energy that keeps your soul alive. Can you be alive but not here? When a person has surgery, they are put under anesthesia. What is anesthesia? And what happens to a person when they take it? General anesthesia is a state of controlled unconsciousness. During a general anesthetic, medicines are used to send you to sleep so that you're unaware of surgery and do not move or feel pain while it is carried out. Anesthesia, noun, without sensation. The human body is here, so what is going on with our senses? With easy reductive thinking, one must conclude that you, who makes you who you are, lives in your consciousness, not in your body, and that you, your soul, are the proud owner of your senses. We all know that a body can exist without a soul, meaning a body in physical form yet no longer inhabited. What inhabited it when it had senses? Life force.